Power, which gives us so much flexibility, so much room for customization and creativity when it comes to the integration of other products. All right, if you just joined us, the good news, we just started like literally a few minutes ago. The bad news, in those few minutes ago, so much has been shared already. Number one, we are on multi-region structure already, done. ICANN domain registrar accredited, done. And I'm just getting excited, warming up my jaw. So those are two important things. Number three, okay. There are two ways to make money. I'm going to break it down, or at least narrow it down to two ways. There are limitless ways of making money, earning money. And the two, I would say, broad concepts I'm going to share. Number one, you have a unique value, IP, intellectual property, or some creativity, some talent, some skill, some education that you have, you get paid for that. You provide a unique value to the market, and you get paid, compensated, whether it's a profession, whether it's like Dr. Bill, like many of you, or a special unique talent that you have your own business model. So you use your talent, your abilities, whether mentally, physically, or whatever, to generate that revenue, or you have generated enough revenue and now you want to let your money work for you. Kind of like the Warren Buffett style. So we wanted to make sure all along in Onpassive that we cover those or both aspects. Help people get off the ground, make their own little money, and make that the seed of bigger money where they have their own brand or their own cash flow. And forget the idiot system that we have, yes, in this country to begin with, that I have to watch the terms. But let me tell you something. Those idiots that are constituting these and legislating these laws, if they're some ethical people, if they're going the clean way or the clean path, they're just employees. They're limited. They're not that, I would say, successful. They're not unique to the market. They don't shake up the economy. But there are a few, their financial status is way above the level of Agda's Salary Miller. Is that your name? Salary? Just with an I. Is that how you say it? My employees would love to have you every day. Or the salary, yeah. Salary, how do you say it?
Salary.
Salary, okay. Okay, sounds much better than salary, right? Salary. Okay. So sadly, because of that outdated nonsense system, I'm going to have to be careful with the terms I use. I'm making my own judgment. I should probably avoid the word residual income. When I find an alternative to that, I'll give it to you. But that's what came to my mind. I just have to be careful with it. I don't know if I could use it. But some people will soon generate enough cash flow and Onpassive say, you know what? I want to put some money in this sector where I let my money work for me. Is another term I want to use, but I'm having a hard time. But until I find an alternative to it, I will use the word that is more proper or safe. But the word that came to my mind, it says, make money while you sleep. Okay? I don't know if I could use it. I have to check. Blame the system. It's not my fault. You get the point. You're sharp enough. And I think Chris recommended that you should have a nap today, so you can be alert. But now, that's been said, one of the main projects I always had, and by the way, it's not necessarily a digital AI product. Completely a different field. Completely. So in a different sector. And now we got the first phase of that huge product. Again, when we do it all the way. We go all the way. We do it the Onpassive way. We go above and beyond, and we outdo ourselves every time. So we have the start, we have, getting the hang of it, and later in the year we will be announcing how could you let your money work for you. I'm trying to say the word secured, but I'm not sure if I could use it. But I have to check, so I have to be cautious. But those words are only temporary for now until I find the proper replacement. I want to make sure I'm saying the right terms. Then you're able to find, have a secure type of revenue. But whatever it takes, we always will go and abide by the book, or to the terms, to the laws, and find the best and most balanced, reasonable balance between what we want to do and what we're allowed to do, and find the safer way, according to the legal advice to do it. But we already have that third achievement done. So for us as a company, it's already happening. Something I always loved and I liked it. It's kind of like a clean sector, beautiful business model, super professional. You only deal with good and juicy income. Why not? As you know how unintelligent we are, we just didn't enjoy keeping this to ourselves. I know it could be more problematic to bring it to the public, but I prefer to take my people with me anywhere I go. Extra work doesn't scare us. So those are three good accomplishments right off the gate, like immediately. So just in case you just joined us in the last few minutes, the good news, it's not long, but the bad news, so much has been said so far. Multi-regions, done. ICANN accreditation, done. New sector, business model, structured, plugged in, invested, bringing cash home. We want to replicate that, make it available for those who want to put their money to work for them. I don't have the names for that. When I find them, I'll share them with you. But the business is moving. And for that, I deserve a sip of water. Happy 2024. Cheers, everyone. So our O-Domain name or O-Domain team will be conducting a presentation as we fit that in the schedule. The fourth component that we also have been using and got business orders for a while, we call it OI Media, which is the AI unit under O Media. You know O Media department, and we already got a bunch of huge partnerships all across, and one of the things we were able to develop over the last year specifically is having the integration of media and robots and machines and artificial intelligence. We did a few exercises, experiments, and we were successful, and the least to say impressive. They got attention so quickly, and we got orders where we create an AI structure for businesses or departments, like governmental departments, where they have
Onpassive, the future of internet.